Michelle O'Brien, confirmed that there was an incident which occurred at the facility on August 31st, an incident they call a patient-to-patient alleged rape.
Understand if you could just confirm it, that it was a young person in his 20s who allegedly raped an elderly person in her 80s.
Yes, that is the case. I'm unable to provide additional personal details, but yes.
Well, we wouldn't ask for them anyway.
Okay.
But in terms of supervision, that is the first question that the public would ask. How is it that something like that could happen in an area that is supposed to be strictly supervised at all times?
This is the first incident of its kind that has been reported, and we have the usual staff there. We always try to ensure that we're adequately staffed. However, unfortunately, even when we try to put measures in place to ensure that incidents like these, and this is the first one has occurred, unfortunately, I believe this occurred in maybe a split of a second, because everyone who was to be at work was there, including the security officer. We normally would have in the evening, maybe around 6 o'clock, we have the administration of medication, and I'm thinking while the patients are probably lined up and they're administering this medication, that's the only time that I could see such an incident occurring.
The layout of the area, and in terms of the nursing supervision, I'd just like a little bit more detail in terms of, you're saying they were lined up to receive medication. Explain to us how these two patients could have interacted in that time. And maybe you could give us, without giving personal information, a little more detail. Was one of them in a room when another one entered? Was it in a corner? Was it in the bathroom? Anything like that you could tell us?
Okay, there is one area that is assigned to patient where we have the patient alcoves as well as the patient dining area. The restroom is in that area as well, and the nursing station. So normally these patients would be on the patio, and around 6 o'clock, this male was in the facility because there was an earlier incident with him and another one having a little altercation. So he was sitting in the facility by the nursing station under supervision. The other patients were called in to get their medication, and according to the reports, it was during that time while they are lined up. So the nursing station is in the center of the area where these residents sleep and where they do their daily eating and recreation.
So there was an incident before with the same young man that same day when the rape?
Yes.
No, but I'm still trying to get to the details. I mean, you explained all that just now, but what we get is that the person who allegedly did the act was being supervised by the nursing station.
Yes.
And the other person was where?
The other person was on the patio.
So the person then left supervision and went onto the patio, and that's where the incident.
Not according to our report, hence the reason it's still under investigation from the police, and we are still assessing our measures and reviewing our reports to see how we can increase staff vigilance.
There has been no arrest, so the alleged rapist and alleged victim are still patients at the Palm Center. O'Brien says that in the short term,